Guys, quick IGTV, potentially YouTube video, we'll see. Today, we're gonna go through the sort of journey that I've gone through with my physique. I know we've done a video before on the more of the journey from fitness instructor to personal trainer to online coach. But today we're going to touch on more of the physique and what we've done in the process, what I've struggled with, and what's really helped me and stuff. So let's get straight into it. Anyone that knows me will know that all the way through school I was a skinny kid, guessing what most kids were. They never really tried to put weight on. I was a bit of a picky eater. Didn't really like a lot of food, a lot of different foods, so it was always going to be an issue to put weight on. So as I went through school, I always did like sport, but I was never any fucking good at it. I was always shit at football, pretty slow at running, which was pretty frustrating. But as I got into year 11, once I got past the Xbox phase, playing COD 4 all the time, I'm sure a lot of people went through that. COD 4 was an outrageous game. But as we got into year 11, we got into boxing. And with boxing was going hand in hand with boxing, is the strength and conditioning side, the circuits, and a little bit of weights as well. So as I got into boxing, that's when I first got into weight training. I first got into weight training at around 15. I know that it was 15 because I remember lying about my age to get my first gym membership, and my mum came with me to verify it. So yeah, but after we'd done with boxing, by this point I'd put about a stone and a half on. I'd gone from about 60 kilos, 10 stone. I remember 10 stone being the first milestone I wanted to get to. But about 10 stone to about 11 stone by the time I stopped boxing. Obviously, again, I wasn't very good at boxing. Wanted to stop getting punched in the face all the time. So we stopped that, carried on with the gym, carried on with training with weights and stuff, carried on wanting to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So we did a few photo shoots from age 17 to 18. Then when I was 19, I finally took the plunge to do my first men's physique show. It was 2014, the Body Power Show. I was way too small. As I'm sure a lot of people were, I was well out of my depth. There was some real good physiques, real good standard there. Pav Sava, he was competing there. Hyder Mehdi, who's just got his pro card. They're big boys. So it was a real good experience, but it was a massive learning curve, and I knew that I had to come back bigger to place or something. Up until that point, I'd not really been going out and stuff much, but after that show, I think I'd missed out on the first sort of lads holiday and that. So I started to go out a little bit more and trying to work training around going out and stuff. So what I was doing was more drinking spirits and stuff, trying to just keep the cheat meals to one when I'm hungover or something. Didn't always play out like that, but I'd always stay in shape from that point onwards. And the next time I competed was 2017. So there was a few years between 2014 and 2017. These years I'd still get in shape and still prep, but it was for a holiday, so it wasn't as hard of a prep. And I'd start going out. I was going out still all the way through these sort of holiday preps. And if you take a look back at some of my pictures from the holidays, or from the prep leading up to the holiday, I was in I'm not going to say really good shape, but I was in pretty good nick considering. And then when it came to 2017, I think I'd started a new job as my first role as a personal trainer. So I wanted to do a show to sort of validate what I was doing and stuff, and show people that look, this is what I can do. So I did, I think it was the Zach Khan Classic. I got a first call out in that one. I was bigger, I was leaner, so I'd improved, but it still wasn't enough. I needed more sort of things. So from 2017 to 2021, it was all about putting more size on, eating more food, but still, I was still enjoying the weekends. I've always I'm not the type of person that goes out every weekend. I do go out for food most weekends, as you can probably see on my story if you follow me. But like going out and like drinking every weekend wasn't what I did, but I did go out. It's probably like on average once a month during this phase. Obviously not through like 2020 because we were in lockdown, which was pretty awful. But yeah, always been like going out, and I never let it like ruin training for a week, sort of thing. So certain like little things and protocols that I picked up from doing this for like a holiday to get into like more serious shape helped me in my journey like later down the line when I was trying to put the size on. Then like 2021 came, I'd been lucky enough to have like a facility to train at through the last lockdown, so I decided to go straight into a prep. It was originally going to be a photo shoot prep, but it ended up being a show prep. And if you look through my photos, you see we were in pretty good shape. Obviously, for a show prep, I wasn't going out at all. But since then, I have I think I waited for like 2-3 weeks or something, 4 weeks after the show, and then I was straight going back out like once a month since the show. And you can see from my pictures I've been progressing every single week, sort of thing, getting bigger and bigger, and still staying lean and stuff, still staying in shape while having like cheat meals, going out drinking like once a month, sometimes twice a month. So it shows that like it can be done. I do know how to do it, and shameless plug here, but that's what the Weekend Warrior program will teach you how to do. But moving forward, going into next season, whether that be the 2022 competitive season, whether that be the 2023 competitive season, if I take another year out to put more size on, the overall goal, like I've never put this out there on social media because I've never won a show, so I don't feel like I've got a little bit of like imposter syndrome around it. Like I don't feel like I should be saying it, but like long term, whether that's 2022, 2023, 2024, I would like to be pushing for an IFBB Pro card. So yeah, that's the journey. That's the goal for now. Obviously, once we achieve that goal, the goalpost will move, and we'll have even bigger goals. But for now, that's it. Yeah, cheers guys, thanks for listening.